Today we're looking at fatal fault number 2, the sway on the backswing. If you're somebody that sways, you're more than likely going to have contact issues, in particular when you're hitting the golf ball off the ground for your iron shots, fairway woods, that sort of thing. What happens is when we shift or sway on the backswing, it moves that low point back, so we're going to have low point control issues, which means we're going to hit the ball fat. We're also going to introduce thin because we're going to make enough swings where we hit some fat shots and our body says, no, I don't want to hit the ground way back before the ball, and then we end up missing everything altogether. So today we've got a real easy drill, nice and simple, not too technical, but very important. So let's first discuss what a sway is. During the backswing, if we shift too much weight to that trail foot, so for a right-handed player, if we shift too much weight to that right side, then our hips, our upper body, our head are all going to move too far behind the ball. And what that will do is move that low point back to a point where it's going to be very difficult to get back into position at impact to catch the ball before we hit the ground. Now, do we want some of that weight to go back to the right foot? Yeah, absolutely, for a right-handed player, but not so much so that we've shifted so much weight over to that trail foot that that lead heel comes off the ground. Now, I know that there's going to be people that say, well, Jack Nicklaus did it, Tom Watson did it. There are many players really, really good that have done that in the past, but I would say that if you are struggling with low point control, check out that lead heel, because that's typically a sign that too much weight is going back to that right side. You can't look at everything in a vacuum. You've got to look at what's my issue and what could be causing it. And if you don't have any low point control issues and that lead heel comes off the ground and it helps you turn a little bit, no problem. But if it's coming off the ground and you are struggling with contact, let's try and address it. Now the drill itself is quite simple. I've got my 7-iron here and that's what I'm going to hit with, but I also have my sand wedge in my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my setup so I can get the right distance from the ball, and I'm going to lift my lead heel and I'm going to place this club underneath and apply enough pressure so that the club, the shaft, stays up off the ground. Now my job when I'm swinging is to keep enough pressure underneath that lead heel to keep that club in place. If I happen to shift too much to the right, too much away from the target here, and start to move too much weight over, I'm going to lose the ability to keep pressure underneath that lead heel, and you can see how the club dropped. So my job here is I've got to have enough pressure underneath that the entire time to be able to hit the shot without the club falling. So what do we do from here? Well, if you're somebody that does struggle with contact, if you hit the ball fat, if you hit the ball thin, then I want you to do this self-assessment. Check out that lead heel. If it is coming up off the ground, then perhaps it's something we need to address, and I want you to try this drill. But make sure again that it is right for you. If you like what you saw in this video, please hit the like button, comment below with any thoughts that you might have, and if there's any other parts of the game that you would like some help with. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and something that I just learned is quite embarrassing, but you need to hit the little notification sign so that you know when I've posted a video. Everybody might not know that. Well, I didn't know that. You guys might know that. But anyway, go ahead and hit that notification button so that you know when I post something. Always trying to help your game. Until next time, guys, good golfing.